All right, we're recording, I think, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to CSA's summer involvement session. Go to the next slide. So we're the Chinese Student Association. Our mission is to unite all students interested in Chinese American identity, explore the shift between traditional Chinese culture to Chinese American culture, provide a voice to all Chinese Americans with the Northeastern population, volunteer in the pursuit of improving the world, foster a sense of community within our own organization and other cultural organizations, enrich the college experience in meaningful events and relationships, encourage others to reflect on their identity and better future for Chinese Americans, and most importantly is to chill and have fun. So, next slide. We have a little video to show off our EBoards. So, Connie, if you could.
Then a little voice inside you whisper, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a place for somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, God is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look,
All right. So unfortunately, most of our e-boarders could not make it right now. Most of them are on CoOp. So first we have Claire, our president. She is a rising third year studying chemical engineering. Our vice president is Josh. Our treasurer is Amber. Our secretary is Elaine. Our co-events coordinator is Alice Yun.
I'm Anthony. I'm the other co-events coordinator.
I'm Connie. I'm a rising second year CSN math major. I'm this year's program coordinator, and last year I was one of the fresh reps.
Our public relations is Ryan Lee.
Hi, my name is Michael Huang. I'm this year's PAC representative, and I'm a rising second year CS major. So just a few words about what PAC is. So PAC stands for the Pan-Asian American Council here at Northeastern. So basically, we're obviously CSA, so we're the Chinese Student Association, but there's also on campus, there's other cultural orgs such as VSA, the Vietnamese Student Association, ASU, Barcata, all kinds of different cultural orgs, and PAC is the organization that kind of houses all those things, kind of unites them in the general, Asian American community on campus. And basically my job as PAC rep is to, communicate with that community between CSA and the greater, Asian American community on campus.
I'm Norman Zhang. I'm this year's media and design specialist. I'm a rising fourth year studying graphic design and film production as my minor. And our last two empty spots is our freshman representatives. And both Connie and Michael have been our last year's freshman representative. So if you guys want to talk about what that is. Or what that
Sure, I'll talk about what a fresh rep is. So a freshman representative, they don't really have a set job. It's not like a treasurer or the media specialist. Like they don't have one thing or a couple of things that they have to do. A fresh rep is mostly just to experience what eBoard is like or executive board on a club is like, kind of help out with different eBoarders on their, their various duties, and just really experience the club and experience how, the leadership role works in something like this. And also to, connect with the freshmen and really, understand what the freshmen want from CSA, how we would better serve the community and things like that. So it's really a representative for the club in the community, and just a way to engage in the community in a more intimate way.
Yeah. I guess I'll just add a little bit. Yeah, Fresh Up was a really good way to like, get myself out there. I don't I don't do many things, so it encouraged me to like talk to people more, and get more involved in PAC, which was very fun and a very big part of my freshman year. Also, I'm gonna try re-presenting because I think my bookmarks are showing. There's nothing weird there, but I just want full screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so CSA is like a club where we meet bi-weekly, but in addition to that, we also have these major events that we host every couple of weeks. They are very exciting, very fun, and usually like we have a whole bunch of people come out, upwards of like 80 people maybe. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to. Here's some of our highlights. So last year we hosted a Mid-Autumn Festival. So Mid-Autumn in like China and Vietnam is kind of like Thanksgiving in America, right? And last year was our first time hosting a Mid-Autumn Festival here at Northeastern for the Chinese American and Vietnamese American communities to celebrate on campus. So we had like a little banquet. We had dances. It was like a gala. Definitely a lot of fun. So next. And then in the spring, we have, of course, our Lunar New Year. We want to be a Chinese Student Association without a Lunar New Year event. Kind of similar to Mid-Autumn, we have a boatload of food, a banquet. You get to like dine in a table with your friends. We have a lot of performances as well. A lot of people come through and sing, they dance. We get to see a lot. And we also have a couple of small activities there. So yeah, something to look forward to as well. And then our basically like ultimate event in the kind of like April range is our CSA Culture Show. So this is basically a series of performances back to back. We have Dragon Dance that Fran will explain in a minute. We have singing, dancing, of course, and we have, I think, like a little sort of play that CSA organizes. So yeah, very fun, very fun. And in addition to that, we have special guests that come through. So these are like speakers, influencers. They can be like actors, actresses, performers, YouTubers, anything within like the Asian American or Chinese American community. So like, for example, 3 years ago, we had Aquafina come in. And then 2 years ago, we had Simon Liu, Dan, aka Dan. We had Mike Bo. We had the Shibutani siblings. And last year we brought in JK Films, so Bart Kwan and Joe Jitsukawa, I think. So yeah, very fun. You get to meet these people. We get like an interactive Q&A. You get to see what it's like to be like Chinese American in these like power positions, I guess. And yeah, it's like a very fun meet and greet. Obviously this year you won't be like meeting them in person, but you will still have like that Q&A meet and greet aspect of it. Very interactive, I would say. And since it's virtual this year, I think it's like lower commitment, and we have the potential to bring in a lot more speakers. So yeah, another thing to look forward to.
So outside of our usual events, CSA also offers a bunch of different programs. And one of them is CSA Twins, which is our very own family system. Families are a really good way to make connections in a more informal setting outside of our regular meetings, especially since they're all going to be virtual this year. It might be harder to, get to know people. Each family usually has one big paired with two smalls, and we make these pairings based off of your applications and then also just, general chemistry, your vibes. And most of our families have pretty long lineages because most bigs were already smalls in a previous family. So then, like, with a little tree, you can get a whole network of people that are there for you and you can talk to when you need things or when you want things or want help or just want to talk to. And yeah, so families are encouraged to hang out whenever, but we also hold different family events throughout the semester. Usually, like, on the side, you can see a Switch game night. That was fun. But so we'll try to figure out some socially distanced alternatives for this upcoming semester. So yeah, I highly recommend signing up for CSA Twins this fall, and application information will come out September.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Francesca. I'm a rising fourth year business major, and I'm just going to be talking a little bit more about CSA's Dragon and Lion Dance group. So just a short introduction on who we are and what we do. We were founded in 2015, and we seek to spread Chinese culture through artful and high-intensity performances of the Dragon Dance. So if you don't know what Dragon Dance is, it's an art form that started in the Han Dynasty, and it was traditionally performed in celebrations. However, today it's performed more recreationally as well as in competitions that we can see around the world. Most importantly, we really love being able to, share this art form with others on campus, and we also perform a lot outside of campus as well in the greater Boston area. So if you're interested in joining, don't hesitate to, ask questions in the chat, and also reach out to, I think, me, myself, Brian, and Kevin are also in here. And yeah, no experience is necessary. I joined without any knowledge of what was going on. So yeah, we have a short little trailer at the top if you guys want to play that, just to showcase some of our performances. Thank you for that. So yeah, this is our 2020 to 2021 EBoard. So for Dragon Lion Dance members who are in this call, if you would like to introduce yourselves, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Brian Cho. I am the captain this year, and I'm a rising second year studying chemical engineering and biochemistry.
Hey y'all, I'm Kevin Chow. I'm the liaison this year for Dragon Dance, and I'm a rising fourth year in health science.
Cool. So actually, if you go back to that slide, I'll introduce the rest of our EBoard. Thanks. So Yuki, who isn't here because she's working, she's also a choreographer along with Matt. And then we also have Will, who is the head instrumentalist. So if you're interested in, getting involved with traditional Chinese music and instruments, also, feel free to reach out to us. Yeah, moving along. So there are three really big components to our org. So we like to say practice, perform, and have fun. So the first component, practices. They're typically held on a weekly basis, and you can always join in, you know, walk in, whatever you feel is comfortable, just to see how we prepare for our performances. We have a lot of fun. If you saw the short little clips playing, we like to goof around and, you know, try new tricks that we perform during the semesters. So in terms of this semester, we know it's going to be a little bit crazy and we're not really sure of what's going on, but we're thinking of, you know, hosting virtual practices where we can connect with people and also just to have fun and get to know each other. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah. And then our next big component is performance. So we perform annually at over 7 different universities in Boston, and we make a ton of new friends and long-lasting connections. So here are some photos from our performances throughout the years. We performed at Northeastern, Harvard, BU, Bentley, Wellesley, MIT, Emmanuel, so a ton of different schools. And, you know, we always have a blast traveling together, and it's really an experience getting to know people outside of Northeastern's campus as well. And then lastly, and most importantly, we never skip out on having fun. We're always searching for our next adventure, and we really want you to all be a part of it. So here are just some photos from where, you know, we celebrate people's birthdays, we just hang out, have some fun during photo shoots. Sorry, that's my work laptop. But yeah, we always have a ton of fun, and it's one of the best decisions that I made joining as a freshman. I really, you know, become close to a lot of people. I'm sure Brian and Kevin can attest to that as well. But it's such an amazing experience, and we really want, you know, new members to come in and join this community that we have. Yeah, so with that, we can't wait to meet you. We have an interest form. That's the little QR code on the left over there. So if you're interested at all, fill out this non-binding interest form just to learn more and connect with us. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're committing wholeheartedly, but, you know, just if something piqued your interest or if you want to connect with any of us, that would be the best way to do it. We're also available through Facebook and Instagram as well, so feel free to follow us there to see more of what we do and a behind the scenes look at, you know, our practices and our performances. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. And I think me, Brian, and Kevin will be staying around for any questions at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna be staying on for Dragon Boat to talk about another program that CSA sponsors, and this happens in the summer, so this will be in reference to summer of 2021. So just some background information about Dragon Boat and the Boston Dragon Boat Festival. So yes, Anthony, thank you. Sorry, I just read your chat. So Dragon Boat is a traditional sport, and basically, I wish I inserted a diagram here. Apologies for that, but it's a long canoe essentially, and we have 22 to 24 paddlers split in half on each side, and we race down different lengths of the river. So in terms of the Boston Dragon Boat Festival, it takes place in early June on the Charles River, and it's the oldest dragon boat festival in North America. So like I was saying, a really big part of this is that we get to know each other very well, since we spend about a full month training together, and the friendships that we create last even after the season ends. So here's a photo of us from last summer, not this summer, last summer. But yeah, I've definitely made a ton of new friends from this, and, you know, just being able to race and compete together, it's a really great experience. So I know this is very, very brief, and I also know that it's pretty far into the future, thinking about next year, but if you're interested at all, if you have any experience, no experience, you just want to connect and learn more about it, feel free to reach out to me or Sarah Hong. She's available through Facebook. We were the captains for last year's Dragon Boat team. But yeah, these are just some fun pictures that we've had from last year. We were actually able to win silver in the collegiate division, and it was so rewarding, you know, being able to train together for a month, you know, in different weather conditions and really pushing together, like Anthony said in the chat, and working together. So I know I'm rambling, but I love it so much. So if you're interested at all and you just want to talk about it, feel free to reach out to me about it. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hey, so I'm going to talk about CSA regular dance as opposed to, dragon or lion dance. So CSA dance is something new this year. We haven't done dance in quite a long time, but what CSA dance is, it's a more of a modern inspired dance. So rather than more culturally based, like, dragon and lion dance, this is going to be, based off of, some pop songs, so, hip hop dance and modern dance. So yeah, so CSA dance is just something to really engage the community, just have a lot of fun. We might not be in the studio together until who knows when, but we definitely do have some virtual choreo sessions, some virtual workshops planned. So dance is a big part of my life. A lot of cultural orgs in PAC and also now CSA do this kind of dance. So I think it's a great way to meet new people, stay active, and really just try something new. Coming into freshman year, I had never looked at any kind of choreo whatsoever. So, but yeah, dance is really fun. I put hours and hours into it, and yeah, it's really something that's I think is very rewarding. So that's something we'll be doing this year alongside obviously dragon and lion dance.
So if you have any questions, now's the time to you can ask. Just unmute yourself and ask any questions. But before that, we also have our contact information. Our Facebook is at NUCSA. Our Instagram is at NU_CSA. Our website is northeastern.edu/CSA. If you're interested in kind of the email list, you can use the QR code at Linktree, and it will bring you to our Linktree website, which will have all of these resources, as well as the form to sign up for the email list.
Any questions? Just feel free to ask. If you don't have any questions, I don't know. Do whatever you want to. Yeah, definitely check out the website though. We worked pretty hard on that one.
Yeah, people
Updated
worked all summer for that.
Yes, all summer. Yeah. Any questions about college life, anything at all? We're up for anything here for you guys.
If not, I'm just gonna end the recording. All right.